Gotta simulate those acclimation, those altitude changes, going up and down, go straight up and then run as fast as I can. I'm really not running as fast as I can. I am just kind of endurancing it, just making my times a little better, doing it a little easier. It's all about running easy, you know. Push up. So it's been an extremely long day, just getting home. This red glow to me. Been outside all day, and yes, I do physical labor after training like that. So my training today was back. I had a heavy back day, and I don't film that. Again, I really cringe at my videos of me in the gym working out. I really can't do that, so I refuse. I got a little bit of clips that you saw from before. So I did a heavy back day. Wednesdays are back day. So Monday's chest, Tuesday's shoulders, Wednesday's back, Thursday's legs, and Friday is arms. Saturday, usually do a combination of all of them, and then I don't know, usually have a rest day on Sunday. So it's like an active rest day, obviously. But so today was back, and then I did some calves real quick, and then I did 25 stories. 25? Did I do 20 or 25 stories? It's been a long day. On the Stairmaster, and then ran a mile at a relatively fast pace. I walked for 2 minutes and then ran a mile. I think I ran an 8-minute mile, if I'm looking back correctly. I think it was like a 10-something mile, and I walked for 2 minutes. So I ran like an 8-minute mile. Anyways, just putting it out there just to show you what I do on a normal daily basis when I'm not trying to think of some crazy workout that I do. I got a couple of those coming up though. Again, I always superset in the gym. I always push myself to failure. I always try to, especially with back today too, like I'll do pyramiding heavier, so my sets get heavier. So I start with a light weight, then a working weight, and then a heavy weight. And then for larger muscle groups like back and chest and arms, I will drop down to like half the weight. So I'll have 3 plates on there doing rows, and then I'll, for my 4th and final set, which I don't usually do on sets, I'll do 3 sets. But I'll do a 4th one if I have this heavy set like today. I'll do a 4th set of half the weight. So like I'll have 3 plates on there and drop it down to 1 plate and do my last set like 20 of my original. That's like what I originally started with. I drop it back down just to really tear it down, tear that muscle down, really break it down, and really give it a chance to build back up stronger, because I don't want to have that body that looks like, it's a little about looks. It's not all about function. You gotta like how you look naked, right? You gotta like how you look in the mirror. So, and you gotta be attractive to your partner. So, I don't want to have that runner's body. I apologize to anybody who does. If that's how you feel, that's great. That's just not my style. That's not what I'm going for. I like to have some bigger shoulders and some size to me. So I like to keep my muscle up there, but you also need that, you know, if things go wrong in any situation that you're in, and you need to call upon your body. You need to be able to carry your body weight. You need to be able to carry double your body weight. What if I'm out hiking with one of my buddies who weighs 180 pounds? I gotta pick him up and carry him. I can do that. You know, I can do things like that, and that's because I train to do that. So doing things like heavy back, heavy shoulders, and then running so I can get my endurance and my cardio. Eating enough. You know, I'm not, and that's the other spectrum of it too, is I'm not force feeding myself 6 times a day and doing the bodybuilder style where I'm,
getting bigger and bigger every day. That's just not sustainable, and it's not functional, and that's not how I want to be. I want to be more superhuman than anything. I want to be like a superhero. I want to be able to, have strength and speed and all the above. So that's why I train the way I do, high intensity, and yeah. So it's about that. With that, that's probably the end of it. Oh, that's what I wanted to say. So another reason why I back, shoulders, you say, oh, you're a trail runner. Well, I am, yes. I'm more of a mountaineer, I would call myself, to where I do peak bag, where I'll just do like one single peak, 10, 11 miles, something like that. And I do try to do it in as fast a time as possible. When I'm by myself, I do like to stop and take in the sights and scenery, especially when I'm with somebody every now and then. But one thing you'll learn, especially with trail running, is your shoulders and your traps get very tired. They get very worked. When you're running, you're not noticing, but you're actually holding your arms in an upward position, especially when you're concentrating on the ground to see where you need to go, like to see where your footing needs to be, where you need to put your feet. Your arms tend to be lifted higher. So after an 8-hour hike or a run of doing this for 8 hours and picking up, you're doing shrugs for 8 hours, you can feel it. And carrying a backpack too, like you're constantly wanting to keep the bag up on your back, right? So you're rolling it forward. You're not even realizing that you're doing these things. And people will go hiking after not going hiking for a while and be like, man, my shoulders are killing me. Yeah, it's because you keep your shoulders up, especially, I use poles. So the poles sometimes can be a little bit of a workout. If you got to go up and down with each arm. It works your shoulders, your back, your traps, your lats, everything. So that's why I train the way I do. I want to be able to carry somebody if I have to, something if I have to, and I want to be able to get where I need to go. I want to be strong enough to handle any situation. So that's why I train the way I do. So if you like that, comment down below. Subscribe if you haven't. I'll keep it up. Train every day. It's what I got to do. Train every day. We got the 50K coming up. It's actually not May 8th. It's May 13th. The Blood Route Ultra starts on May 8th, but there's crazy motherfuckers that run 250 miles. I think there's actually like a 500-mile relay race in this one, maybe 300, but there's some crazy relay race in the Blood Route. But anyways, I'm running in the 50K, which is on Saturday, which is the 13th. So I have tomorrow's the 13th. So I think tomorrow for leg day, I mean, could it be any better? Could it have worked out any better that exactly 30 days out is leg day tomorrow? Stay tuned, subscribe, like, comment down below. See you in the next one.